everybody, how are we doing today? Just sending another shout out as the world crumbles out of control and we ascend higher and higher. The two extremes happening at the same time can be quite overwhelming, especially if you are on the other extreme, meaning if you're part of the world losing its control, or if you're part of the transcendental experiences, which is just abundant and so flowing. So it's quite an extremist place to be in right now. So my message today, because of all of this happening, is that we can't really control what's outside of us. We can only control what's here and within us, and how we manage ourselves through all of these trials and tribulations and karmic returns. So my one beautiful message that came through for me today and yesterday was, what is your expectation of yourself? Because I see we're all depressed or we all have anxiety, and yes, that's definitely because of what the world is looking like right now, and it's definitely because we can see things for what they really are. But what else does that mean? What else is bringing that anxiety and depression through? And I realized that it's our own self-expectation. Yeah. Like, I used to be, I had 150 for myself, and I had to get everything done at a certain criteria, at a certain level of expectation. And I got to a point where I wasn't actually reaching that. So every time I was expecting myself 150%, I was only giving 60. But I thought that wasn't good enough. So then my mindset changed and said, hold on, wait, anything's good enough as long as you create the predicate. So I then took my expectation to being of 150 down to 60%. And immediately that feels better. I can breathe. I'm not expecting too much of myself. I'm just going with the flow. I'm just allowing myself to expand and do what it feels when it feels it needs to. And I'm not putting too much expectation on self. So for those that are in school, corporate, the busy life, bring your expectation down. Doesn't mean you have to change your authenticity and the way that you do your work, still carry on doing that. But if you change your expectation of self and others, I promise you there's no disappointment, and there's less anxiety and less depression and way more stress on oneself. So, I don't know, give it a try. Let me know how you feel. And just remember, nature's real. She loves you. Just go out and play with her. Bye.